Okay, today we're going to work on replacing the decals on the wall oven that we have. So I have ordered my decals. I have them. Some of them I may need to cut, like for example, this decal kind of has all the items, but they're not in this shape. So I'd have to kind of cut in between to be able to align it with a particular area. So that's from where I ordered it. Second suggestion, let me get this a little bit closer. While you can see most of the decals in the oven is kind of washed out, I'm still gonna try and do a screenshot. I'll take a photo if you happen to have another phone. So that perhaps if you miss what this item is supposed to be, then you can still kind of see what needs to be done. So because I've already taken a picture of what I believe it should look like, so I'm not doing this one by one, it's gonna take me forever. I'm gonna go ahead and peel everything off, clean slate, and hope to goodness I'm able to put it all back together. But I will show you almost every step of the way. And then once we're done with that, we want to make sure we let it dry. Okay, so what I have found is I have this bottle, it has ammonia in it. It seems to be able to kind of burn the decals off so you don't have any scratch residue. So I've gone ahead and adhered the oven function on this side, and I went ahead and took off the upper oven. And now I will show you how to get this off the labeling. You want to make sure you leave it on the lighter paper, not the thicker one. Okay, and now we have the upper oven, and then we're going to go ahead and put that right there. So that's where I took it off from. So what I will do is, as I am taking each one off, I'll go ahead and put the paper right on there. And again, you want to make sure this is completely dry and clean, doesn't have any oil residue. What you'll also notice, I want to point out, I'm going to bring this closer so we can all see. These have protruding, not handles, but they're protruding metal options that come from the dials. So the paper hole that was provided is too small to reach through that. So you probably more than likely want to be able to cut this a little bit bigger to be able to reach through that. So, but before we do this, we're going to get this taken off, and then, well, this is for bake. This would be on this side, if you can still see the decals. So this one would go here. But before we do this, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So in the next shot, what I want to try and do is show you how I take this off with my liquid, and then take this off, and then how I peel it and adhere it. So I'm not showing you everything, each step, because it'll be a super long video. So I will do the oven temperature and this for us to see how I take it off, how I adhere it, and then how I'm gonna pull these off. And then the last shot should be when I'm done with everything, okay? Okay, so if you have a cloth, soft cloth, it doesn't have to be harsh. Take your ammonia, just a little bit of it. And then what you'll see, and I'm able to kind of, you see how that comes right off? See that? Go ahead and set this down in a dry part. Go ahead and wipe that down. Okay. Okay, so that's been cleaned off. It's all taken off right now. We're gonna go ahead and put the oven temperature again. See if we can get this off nice and clean. This goes right down. I've gone ahead and made a bigger hole so that this can fit right there. Okay, so we want to make sure we can do that before peeling it off. Let's see, because this has to sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes. You see how I left these other ones to kind of sit. I don't mind doing these bigger ones that have a lot of these smaller round button ones first, so that they stay on longer or just as long. See, I'm not sure if you noticed, but one of the little, see how we lifted on the thicker paper? So what I want to do is make sure, kind of press that in a little bit. And collected everything, okay? Now, take your time, try not to rush it, okay? And get as precise as you can. Now recall, this was the clean and this was oven. And remember, this is clean and that's oven. So we're gonna get the oven first. Now we wait. Okay guys, a little bit over 15 minutes has passed. I have gone ahead, as you can see. All the decal labels are all over the oven. It took me a little bit of time, but for me, in my opinion, it's worth it in the end so we can have a cleaner looking, clearer looking, more legible oven. So we're gonna start at the bottom. And what we want to do is when we're peeling, you kind of want to do a roll, a slow roll rather than a pull. You want to do a slow roll over each wording, each letter. And if for any reason any of the letters lift, just pull it back and then slowly roll. Okay. First one off. This is where I'm gonna make the video go like 4 times faster, okay? But you'll get to see me do everything. Okay, now we can see everything. Like brand new. Good luck in yours.